that is so important, people, to have eye contact and to project your voice and to keep focus on what you need to answer, yes? Chicos, I'm going to hang up and I'm going to call again because Ruth is asking me to call her, yes? So I'm going to hang up and call you back again. Okay, Ruth, remember you have, chicos, something that I want to clarify. Chicos, can everybody please turn the cameras on? I'm going to say this in Spanish. Necesitamos ver a nuestros estudiantes. Todos, por favor, me prenden la cámara. Why, Fernando? And so what? Remember I live in Cartago, which is harder than Armenia. I am like a fig. You know what a fig is, students? Hello, Fernando. How are you? Okay, Ruth and Javier, please. The camera's on. I don't see you. Las cámaras encendidas, por favor. No, Ruth, I cannot see you. Oh, that hand looks like Fernando. And Javi, what I don't see Javier. Okay, good. Now I can see you guys. Thank you. Okay, good. Students, now Lorena, can you please tell me about the video? What the principal idea is or what you liked about the video? Okay, and the last part of the question, is there any other work that you would like to do in the future? Ruth? Is there any other work that you would like to do in the future? Is there any other work you would like to do in the future? Okay, Ruth, if you weren't a hairdresser, what other occupation would you like to have? If you were not a hairdresser, what is another occupation that you like? Maybe a teacher or a doctor or an accountant. What other occupation would you like to have? Okay. Okay, thank you. Please, let's go. Don't worry. Okay, thank you very much. You missed 2 seconds. Almost done. Okay, chicos, I'm going to give you some correction about this. Yes, in regards, regards to pronunciation, regards to things about the grammar. So, people, give me please a second. Juanchito, hijo, más bajito, por favor. Okay, so people, we need to work on connectors. That is something important when you have this kind of conversation. So at the end of this class, please type your emails that I'm going to give you some material. Okay, I have this question, people. People is or people are? What is the correct way to say? People are, because it's a collective. Yes, people are. Okay, for example, if I say a good opportunities, what is not necessary there? Because opportunities is in plural, yes? Okay, so students, remember that you say at night. At night. No, in the night, you say in the morning, you say in the afternoon, in the evening, but you don't say in the night, no, at night. Yes? Okay, when we have depilation is the walks. That is something very technical. So you don't say, for example, I do depilation, no, I do the walks. Yes, the W-A-X. I do the walks. Okay, students, how do you say cejas in English? Okay, eyebrows. Remember, I love your eyes. I love your eyebrows. Okay, independent. Yes, that is the pronunciation. Independent. Okay, I love talking with she or I love talking with her. With her, very good. Okay, I want to work like a teacher or as a teacher. So you say, I want to work as a teacher. Okay, capacities. Yes, the pronunciation is capacities. Not capacities, but capacities. Okay, I like to interact. Remember that when you have like, you can say, I like to interact or I like interacting. Or to interact. You can say both. I like to interact or I like interacting. Okay. Okay, very good. Fernando, be careful because you say, for example, to answer the question, because the original question is this. What are you studying? That is the original question. But when you say this, to answer the question, that is not a direct question. That is going to be an indirect question. So you say, to answer the question, what I am studying, yes? So that is something that we call indirect questions. In YouTube, you can look for indirect questions or embedded questions. I'm going to write it down. Listen, guys. Be careful with this topic because this topic is kind of tricky. We are talking. Listen. Indirect questions. Questions or embedded questions. And there is a song. There is a song where you can practice that. That is... Ay, chicos, let me remember the name of the song, but it's very good for practicing that. As long as you love me. From the Backstreet Boys. Do you remember the Backstreet Boys? Listen to that question and then you're going to see the use of the indirect questions, yes? Be careful with that because I know that is going to give you a difficult time when you are taking the test. Okay, people, now we are going to move to the last part. And in the last part, we are going to see images. No, it's this one, I'm sorry. the lonely has always been a friend of mine. Okay, people, look at this. How important in these situations? Can you see my screen? Yes? Now you can see? Okay, students, all of you are going to have 1 minute to answer this question. How important people in these situations? Who wants to begin? Okay, the first person who arrived, Lorena. Lorena, then Javier, then Janice, then Ruth, and then Fernando, yes? Okay. Image in paper number 1. Can you see what I'm doing? In this one, there is a soccer player, officer, and a tourist, yes? Okay, Preciosa, you have 1 minute to answer this question. How important is it to help people in these situations? Okay, good. Thank you. Next person is Javi. Javier. Javi. What has happened to Javier? Is he there? Javi. Oh, Javier is not here. Javi. Javier, hello. Javi. Can you see my screen? And in this moment? No? Okay. So let's do something. While I tries to fix his camera and see what I'm having here, let's go with Janice. Tell me, Preciosa. 1 second. Give me a second, please, that I need to turn the stopwatch. Okay, Janice.